Hi, everyone. Welcome to this free healing in Zoom. My name is Alicia. I'm with a zany moment. Hold on. I just realized I was sharing the screen, so let's stop the share for a second. So, hi, everyone. My name is Alicia. I'm from a zany moment, and welcome to this free healing. I want this healing to take about half an hour, so I want to be fast with it. It's an intro to my course, Activate Your Soul, which I share 36 activations. And these activations you receive over 4 weeks. First, you receive the energy transfer reset, and then you receive the 36 activations over the 4 weeks. So let me go over the 36 activations that you would receive in the course. And today we're going to do the first 6. So it's the Lord Metatron that activates your DNA, self-love, mother's love, Moses Code, Mother Earth, psychic ability. On my website, I have them all listed, so if you want to take a look through there, there's an alchemy of the third dimension, which disconnects you from the Christ consciousness. There's the release of fear. If you're manifesting from fear, it's not always pretty. And then there's 2 activations I have for love. It's called Sacred Sexuality, and the other one is Soulmate. But these 2 go hand in hand to clear up whatever is holding you back in the love area. Creative Gene is a good one as well. It helps you connect into the abundance. Addictions Redirection is for clearing up anything that you keep experiencing in your life. It could be hoarding, fear, self-sacrifice, drama, sex, drugs, and alcohol, or compulsive behavior. So a lot of times we are comfortable living in a certain way. So if you're certain, or if you love to live in drama, or you wouldn't know what to do with your life without drama, you're going to recreate these situations over and over and over because that's what you're comfortable in. So this Addictions Redirection helps clear that out. So you're no longer experiencing something negative, maybe, that you're not experiencing something negative in order to be comfortable, okay? And then Collective Church, Inner Child, Family Constellation, Are You a Martyr? Illumination, I take you to the 6th plane, and we do it in your Akashic Records. And I show you that you're a true being of light, and it gives you access to see more clearly your past lives and your future lives. Sacred Blueprint, this one aligns you with your soul purpose so that you don't have any fear of moving on. Sacred Power, Soulmate Activation, like I said, this is for the loved one. Then I'm a Good Parent, I'm a Good Child. That is very good for healing any problems you have either with your children or with your parents. Damsel in Distress. This is for people, it kind of goes with the Addictions Redirection. A lot of times you create situations so that you can feel loved by people taking care of you. So you might be creating emergency situations in your life so that you can be rescued. This is removed so that you're not doing this anymore. I used to have a friend, before I had my awakening, and then later on I thought about it and I said, oh, that's what she did. So like every day was something traumatic, whatever, that she needed to be rescued. Like a flat tire, her car would break down everywhere, she would lose her wallet, someone would steal her purse, and her husband would just have to drop everything and go rescue her. So I've never met she's like probably one of the most unluckiest women I've ever known. And I didn't know at the time, I didn't have my awakening, I didn't believe in this stuff, but looking back on it, there's probably something in her soul contract was she would create situations so that she would feel loved. You can also create diseases. Also, fear of authority, I am worthy. Anything in life that you want and you're not able to manifest it, the first 3 things you should do is to muscle test to see if you're worthy, if it's possible, and if you would be safe. And if you get a no for any of those 3, then you're not going to be able to manifest it. So a lot of times we're not worthy in a lot of things. I'm not worthy of love. I'm not worthy of money. I'm not worthy of having a good job. These kinds of things. This activation will take it away. Okay? Blood and lymph system. So this is to reinforce your blood system. Cell snap. This is when you're losing weight or when you're getting older. This is to teach your body that it can recreate itself without any imperfections. Remember, we are a light being having a physical experience. It is our beliefs that create the body that we're having. So if you remove these beliefs, then you can visualize what you want to be stepping into, and you should be able to manifest that. Organ rejuvenation. Oh my gosh, I can't say that word. It's basically the same thing. We're light beings having a physical experience. So for manifesting a disease, we can remove the beliefs behind that so the disease can go away. Total body connection. Same thing. This is just, these kind of all go, these cell snap, organ, total body connection, Newton's law, these all kind of go the same thing. Total body connection is very good for air signs that have a hard time grounding themselves. A lot of times we do not want to be in our physical body. We want to be out of it, so we have a hard time grounding ourselves. So if you're an air sign and you're always feeling like you need to ground yourself, this total body connection will help you do that. Leap forward is clears fears and beliefs about change, so you can see a change with ease and grace. Polar opposites removes negative thought patterns. So if there's something in your brain that you keep thinking about, polar opposites will help you remove that. So I'm just going to give you an example, but I've pretty much ran polar opposites in a lot of my beliefs, so I don't have anything. Once you clear these out, they disappear from your memory. So let's see if I can think of one. Honestly, I can't. I think there was something in 2nd or 3rd grade where I had a teacher say something to me that would always bug me, and I ran polar opposites on that as well, and that kind of cleared out. So anyways, disease-free is the same thing. You know, it goes in with the damsel in distress and the other ones. You know, we create diseases to feel loved, or you know, if I'm sick, people have to take care of me, things like that. So we remove whatever is causing you to manifest a disease. We clear it up so that you can let go of it. Okay, so now that I've gone over the 36 activations, and if you want to read them yourself, they're on my website. I'll share the link in the chat and everything later. And we'll go ahead and get started. And like I said, the course is the Energy Transfer Reset, which removes your soul contract. Let me see if I can share this with you guys. Okay. So let me show you what the ETR, the Energy Transfer Reset, is done on the first week, and then we break it up, all the other activations. And the energy transfer removes blockages, karma, dark entity attachments, and implants. And that's done on the first week. So I'm just going to do the 6 activations because I said at the time thing. So let's go ahead and get started. So if you're watching this video live or you're watching this later, let's add the intention that anyone watching this video receives the healings across time and space. And remember, time and space is an illusion, so you can receive this healing later. Okay, I want you to lie down, close your eyes. Take a nice deep breath in and out through your nose and mouth. In through your nose, out through your mouth, and relax. I hope everyone's just keeping warm. I know I'm cold. Okay, so just making sure that you're either laying or sitting down and that nothing is crossed. You want energy to flow up and down your body without any blockages or constraints. So you don't want to have your arms crossed, your legs crossed, even crossing your shoulders, your arms across your shoulders where you're lying down is not okay, or clasping them in your lap. You don't want to do that. You just want to put your palms on your belly or on your legs so that they're not crossing, okay? Okay. So I like to call in any light being or Metatron, Angel Michael, any light being that wants to assist us with this healing today. Okay. So the first one is Lord Metatron activation. This activates you, your 12 strands of DNA. Okay, when you're feeling these activations, most of the time you can feel a little dizziness, like like you're in a tornado or a whirlwind. Or you can feel a sensation of stomach gurgles or heaviness or lightness, depending on how you are to sensitive to energy. Okay, so this is done in your core life. These activations, they go in 4 levels, but for these couple first ones, we're just going to do core. Okay, and then we're going to do self-love. So think about what you tell yourself that isn't very nice. Remember, we're harder on ourselves than we are with other people. So just think of what that is and just give the intention that you wish to let it go. Sometimes I know it's by accident. Like you drop something, you say, oh my gosh, I'm so stupid, or, oh, you know, something like that. So let's let this go. Okay, this self-love, usually I run it in past life, collective consciousness, and genetics. But because of time, I'm just going to do core. So just give the intent that you wish to release anything that is preventing from yourself, from you loving yourself. It could be a body image type of thing, or it could be a behavior that we have that we don't like, that we wish to let go. So we do that now. Okay, so next is mother's love. So Mother's Love is the activation. Okay, so Mother's Love is the activation that we receive when we want to forgive someone. So if someone has done you wrong, you might have resentment towards them. So this is disconnecting that energy so that we can love everyone like we need to love, or like a mom loves a child. Okay, so Mother's Love. So I want you to focus on anybody that you need to forgive. And just think of the situation that triggers you. Maybe it's a person that is always triggering you. An ex-lover, ex-husband, ex-wife, whatever. And just think about the situation and just allow whatever needs to be released so you're not being triggered by them. And just remember, what we see in other people is what we need to heal in ourselves. So if you're always being triggered by a certain situation, then it's what you need to look and heal in yourself as well. Okay, and typically this is also ran on past lives because, you know, you could have had some very bad things happen to you in past lives. And this also runs collective consciousness and genetics, but for the sake of time, I'm just going to do it on core. You should feel a huge release on some of this stuff. Okay, so Moses Code activates your tree of life, rejuvenates your cell, and increases energy and mental clarity. This activates the oneness in you. Okay, so we're going to move on to Mother Earth activation. This connects you to Mother Earth. This activation helps you connect to fairies, trees, flowers, water beings, and to our animal friends. This gives you a higher connection to your higher self. And remember that if you're looking for love, then the love you have for yourself with your higher self allows you to receive a lot of love in return. So when you do a lot of this clearing and you start looking for your soulmate, your compatible soulmate, the first thing you want to clear up is your connection to your higher self, because you and your twin flame have the same higher self. So if you can't connect to your higher self, then you'll have a harder time connecting to your twin flame. So it's very good to clear up any issues you have with your higher self. I'm not saying issues, but whatever's preventing you to connect on a deeper level with your higher self is important to clear up. Mother Earth activation. Shortly after I received this Mother Earth activation, I saw a gnome. I went to this energy portal, and even though I didn't see him, I knew he was there. He was kind of shy. He kept trying to hide behind the tree, but I noticed that my energy brought him closer to me because I kept sending love out to the portal, and he just like came out. So gnomes and those types of fairies are in a higher dimension. So once you clear up your energy field and things like that, you have higher access to see them. So this will start making you act. This will activate you to start vibrating at a higher frequency, because you can now connect to fairies and stuff like that. So. Okay. So the next one is psychic gift activation. This enables you to communicate with your higher self, your guides, angels, the creator, and other light beings in other realms or other dimensions. This will increase whatever clair you have. It could be clairaudient, clairvoyant, whatever your clair is. Most of us are clairsentient, which means that you feel things. That's what mine was until I started practicing and opening up my clairs, and they came in stronger. Now I see things clairvoyantly and clairaudiently. And the more you work on your clair, then your strongest clair, the more the other ones come in. So it's very good to know what clair is your strongest. I should make a video about that so that you can figure out which is your strongest clair. I just always say I'm going to make a video and I never do. But one day I will make a video. Usually I just do it in the course at the end of the session. You do a little exercise and you figure out your clair. Okay, so now the only last thing I want to do is I want to ground you to Mother Earth. So I want you to visualize yourself as a beautiful tree in the middle of the forest, and from your feet you grow out some beautiful roots that go deep into Mother Earth. And you pull up some of this energy into your roots, into your feet, past your knees, past your hips, your shoulders, the top of your head, allowing this energy to mix with your own, integrating the changes you've made today, filling up any holes that we might have caused with removing beliefs, blockages, and filling you with unconditional love. Okay, so if the room has stopped spinning, you're all set, you can open your eyes. Just one last thing before we go. I want to thank and show gratitude and love to my higher self, your higher self, anyone present, and that we ask that you receive this healing and perfect comfort and alignment, exactly what you need for at this moment in time, across all dimensions of your field, across time and space, in perfect comfort and alignment. And I want to thank also any light beings that assisted us today. Thank you so much for being here. I will put this up on YouTube as well as my Facebook page if you want to come back and do this later. And thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Jill, for being here. I hope you enjoy the healing, everyone. Have a great day.